Friends, I'm Dr. Shab Shahid, communicating to you. A lot of friends have asked so many questions and they repeat the same old questions and because they are newcomer. Moreover, my people from Pakistan who are Urdu speaking, they criticize me a lot that you give these answer and question in English, we have a problem. So, dear, keep in mind, I'm human being. I cannot satisfy every person. I try to share with you whatever ABC God has blessed me, and it's hard to keep on coming on the mental level of each and every person because human nature is very complicated. This computer is the most complicated computer of the world. Right from the day of conception till death, it remained restless and looking for curiosity and here and there, and he has adjustment problem. So, for such a complicated human being, it's very difficult to present the things in a simple form so that everybody may be happy and satisfied with them. But still, I'm a human being. I try to explain to you not any theory because merely getting PhD in psychology or any subject is not a completion of subject. It is just a theoretical knowledge. Then you have to apply it in practical life, and then you have to go through your own self through a process of self-analysis. Because if I have complicated complication in my life, some complexes, then like Freud, I will see every case as a sex problem. So it is very hard to come to the mental level. But whatever I have this experience of blessings of God, it is my mission to share with you the human nature. Reason this where there is a problem, solution is right over there. My job is just to take you to go back to your inner self and to study your own self, why this problem is coming, so that you may get an insight. And if not, then you should see some person who may be quite neutral, objectively give you a feedback because mirror is a kind of reflection for you. You get a feedback. My progress based on the feedback of few people. So, keeping you your this question, I would like to say that I try my best to bring these things. But you want case histories. It is not. It is difficult for me to do so because I have time factor. If I take one case history, take the whole my 15 to 18 minutes, and the thing is this. Still, it is not complete. So please, I try to avoid those case history because that gives you more insight by presenting some case and seeing from outside. Anyhow, my concern is that I'm going to start from today some of the very basic concepts, taking you from a right start of mankind till his death. And in that process, the main thing which he has to deal and he confront is various kind of interaction, how to face the challenges of life, how to adjust with the situation, and how to get a reward or benefit out of it. So in that respect, if you I will try to explain from simple concept of liking, disliking, hate and love, sex and I may say other human needs, and then I will present to you that how love is a very important, essential thing in human life. And unfortunately, when a person has some complexes and he doesn't understand it, he even in love go to such an extremity that he take a mankind equal to God, which is called Bida, because God is God and mankind is mankind. Prophet is a prophet. I will go these all details in the end because I will start from the zero onward. And you will see that it is a great thing. The universe was created years and years, centuries and centuries, and the system is going on. You see clouds, change of weather, everything, and there's some authority who's running all this system. If it is be in the hand of a like human being, there would have been fight within the people also. This universe would have been if there would be more than two, more, I mean, More gods mean not one, then there would be fighting between the gods, and this world would have been hodgepodge. So I will give you some these things. So my main concern to you is that my main tools are I want to see the human being from biological point of view, how we came in this world, then psychological point of view, relationship, then you see social point of view, that how we are deal socially, and then religious point of view. Because when you go in the peak of your humanity, then you have to involve with the creator. If you don't involve with the creator, then you are passing life like animal. You have to pay back to that authority, which is called God. So, so one must see these aspects and see what I am, from where I have come, what I am doing, and unfortunately, when person is born and these things are affecting on it, and if there is a change within itself, effect, I mean, action, reaction, stimulus, responsive, so new personality develop in this respect. So it is not a very interesting thing. There are individual differences. The same twins are not alike. So this process is very complicated. And when we are going through this process in the early childhood, we do not know what we are. We are just looking for our needs. And if our needs are failing, it's okay. And for that needs, we have to pay something. We have to obey those people who want that you should do this and this, then you will get this food. You have not done according to my needs. Our culture is this, our taboos are this. So if you are not doing, you are insulted, disgraced, this and this. So in other words, you see even our own parents, they are selfish. They want the person to be like that one. But one thing is very important. If there is no, I may say, religion, what is this religion? People are very scared about it. This is just moral ethical values. These are the various principles. Otherwise, you are disciplined yourself so that you may be able to handle the thing. You understand the relationship with each other, and then you may be able to have a successful kind of life. This is a religion. And then say that you should pray the one who has created you, because you do not come by your own self. It is you are not created on some order, and you are not passing this life under your own desire, and you were not getting these various kind of problem, mean economical, physical, other kind of problem, and the solutions are there, and you are progressing in this world, and your life and death is not in your order. So we must pay respect to that authority, and what he said, and he is for our betterment. He was knowing what we are, how other makes mistakes, and how his children are making mistakes. So he set certain principles, so they should be more close to the normalcy. If we are on other extremities, one extremity or the other, so God doesn't say, I created you with reasoning, logic, you're better than all the human beings. So you apply that knowledge for the betterment of mankind, then this life is paradise. What is paradise? In the paradise, there would be no rivalry between the people. Everybody loving, caring, sharing with each other. So he gave us these principles. So people say, oh, we have no time. Man, if you have no time, the one who has created for you, then he will say, okay, if you have no time, then you will have to pay the price for that one. Because even your own parents do not want to give you anything if you do not obey them, then how he is great in spite of your disobedience, in spite of your not accepting his authority, still is giving you. You may be atheist, you may be whatever religion you may have, but he is there to help us. So, in this respect, I'm going to start this, series. It may be a long one. We will go step by step. Please give your answer, feedback. It's very important. Otherwise, I cannot move on. Otherwise, I would be talking in the air. And if there is no feedback, then what is the use of this program? Program is not that I know better. I am saying whatever I got it, I'm sharing with you, and you sit down and say that he is telling me this thing he got from his client and from his experiences, and he can help me. I'm not going to help you. I'm saying I'll give you the insight. You help your own self. You see your own self objectively, what I am, what I'm doing, what I was, where I am, what is my problem. So this is our base, just to give you insight. So I'm sorry if I do not come and meet the needs of certain people, because it is not my individual program. It is for the betterment, because people from various countries, there are a lot of people in the West who have a lot of knowledge. I'm nothing before them. But this program goes to African countries, so many other my people from various backgrounds, civics, area, and they are happy because they are getting some insight, and they say, if it is not helping me, it can help me in bringing up my children. At least they should have a more healthy mental health, and they should go ahead in this way. So in this respect, I noted certain point. First of all, you should keep in mind that what we are when we are born. Some of things would be interrelated. I have presented before it. I've given you so many programs on old people, young people, adolescent people, various kind of people, various kind of aspect. So these would be related with those things, because these were the background, these were the basis. So when I am talking, if I'm repeating something, it doesn't mean that I intentionally doing. No, I'm just connecting with my previous ABC, what I have shared with you. And please keep on writing. Where it is not clear, let me know. It is not that I may get you confused. ABC, whatever I have, I'm sharing with you. First of all, when child is born, you do not come by your own self. It means some authority who has created you. If I say my father and mother have a connection and have a relationship, and I'm the output of it. If your father and mother was not knowing each other, how they came across their forefathers or forefathers. So ultimately, you will come to say there is some authority who created as Adam and Eve. And if he has created Adam and Eve, mean the life is on man and woman. That is the reason I told you in all the program that this all the universe is created on pairing, in male and female, and their combination, and they're created out of the semen, the water. So from we are the production of that one. So if that fertilization not there, there may be so many people who have no children. There are so many people who have so many children. They want to have a boy. There are so many girls, and they have so many boys. They want a girl. So it all depends on the creator, but there are certain rules and regulation that which help how to work out with this thing. And all is created normal, but when you take certain kind of abnormal kind of things, and it affect on the conception, and then there are handicapped, artistic, and various kind of children. So these are all due to our own faults, because we are not carrying those mental healthy or physical healthy process, and you are involved with your own some kind of knowledge due to which you have problem. Anyhow, when a mankind came into this world, he is restless. I am using the word kabada. Kabada, even you see in a simon, it is a keep on moving, moving, moving. This thing keep on moving in the mankind is in its nature, and it is nature through life mean action. Kabada, restlessness, mean force, power, and restlessness. And when the person died, then that system is stopped and you died. And that cover the roof, it go back. So I have told you what about this. Now this roof, what I'm saying, Kabada is restless. Now if that room, that self, that inner power, that psyche, if it is controlled, polished, and put in a systematical order, and then it is reinforced, and you develop a self concept without any emotional shock, then you are that kabada, restlessness, the power turned into productivity. So, human being have power. That is called kabada. When it's put in a direction and you get a reward, then you are feeling and then cool. So this whole life is based on this principle. Now you will say, Allah.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا.
O mankind, fear your Lord, who created you from one soul and created from it its mate and dispersed from both of them many men and women. And fear Allah, through whom you ask one another, and the wombs. Indeed, Allah is ever over you, an observer.